We have defeated Nigeria. This is coming from the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government, Simon Ekpa, congratulating all Biafrans across board for their tenacity, doggedness, resilience, and determination, of course, to actualize the restoration declaration of the sovereign state of Biafra. Your take on this development?
Yes, Nigeria has been defeated. Going by what is going on in the country, security-wise, education, um, power sector, agriculture, education, agriculture, aviation industry, everything has collapsed. Nothing is working anymore. And the rate of, there's no more inflation in the country, it is depression. If you look at it, it's a very serious depression. I don't know the term I will use again because if you look at now, if you buy a bottle of Pepsi, 350 today, going by what Simon Ekpa said, it's true, he's right. That is the truth about everything going on here. Nigeria has been defeated. And going outside, do you know why United Nations can't say anything again about the country? Because the policies and what is going on in the country is not anything to go home about. UN doesn't know how to stand to defend the government of the land. Look at the election they had last year. It was a mess. Look at the governance. Look at what is going on. The thing is completely, everything is messed up. Then Simon Ekpa is gaining momentum, gaining more support, going by what is going on in the country, and which is what they have been saying, telling the world that see what they are doing in the country. The government of the country, they are all terrorists. Imagine a nation where Boko Haram guys, herdsmen will kill. Some government agencies, security agencies will overpower these Boko Haram guys and herdsmen, capture them. At the end of the day, the same government will release these guys, take them into the system, take them back to police and army that they have repented. Imagine that kind of stuff, what it means. Meaning directly, not indirectly, the government is the Boko Haram. The government of the land is Boko Haram, they are the herdsmen. They are the people behind all this insecurity. They use it to make gain. They use it, they kidnap people, pay ransom to themselves, using public fund to pay ransom to those guys, knowing that they are the one behind those guys, and take the money and share back to their own private purse. You remember when there was a helicopter supplying weapons to herdsmen? I think it happened in Niger State. When they caught that helicopter, it belonged to Atiku. Wasn't it Atiku Abubakar? Abdul Salam, not Atiku. Abdul Salam said he was not aware. His own private jet. Can you imagine such a country? This thing is not gossip news. In the news, in the public sphere, he was there. So, bros, the UN, the British people, who are the main people behind all these problems in the country, they don't know what to do anymore. They are all tired because they have been exposed. The IPOB, Simon Ekpa and co, they have exposed British people. Their game, what they are doing here, they have been exposed. That's why the guy is saying exactly that they have defeated Nigeria. And he has defeated Nigeria. Nigeria has collapsed. It's just a name. It's just a name still standing there. That's why they are changing the national anthem, changing things that are not supposed to be changed. Things that are irrelevant are what they are talking about at the moment.
Just as Senator Shehu Sani said to the Tinubu during the observation of the June 12th Independent Day, that a nation is not united by changing of national anthem, but by adhering to the ideas of justice, freedom, and equity.
And that is it. That is exactly what I said. Because they are like frustrated. You know, a drowning man. You know why? If you want to go to save a drowning person, you have to be very careful because that drowning man will anything he or she sees, he will hold on to that thing to save himself. If you go close to a drowning man, he will hold on to you, press you down to use you to climb up to see whether you escape. Nigeria is a drowning place. That's why they call it zoo, animal kingdom. You know zoo, animal kingdom. So here is already drowned anyway. That's why they are looking at what to just bring out, to throw it into the public and to the world. That let them use it to discuss. They know they have failed. That is exactly what I said. That's what that Mr. Shehu is saying. A former senator is saying. So Nigeria is nothing to write home about. You know, bros, if you just wake up in the morning, my brother, think about the country, you'll be angry. If you think about Nigeria, you'll be angry. Can you imagine a nation like this? Benin Republic, Nigeria, they are rejecting their currency. If you take Naira to Benin, they say no, give us safer. Can you imagine that kind of thing? It's an insult. A country like this. Can you imagine a country governed? It's supposed to be governed, ruled by a man like Tinubu. Can you imagine? Somebody indicted in the United States of drug trafficking. Can you imagine that kind of person? Other nations are looking for eggheads to govern them. Look at a man being held. If you see what happened the other day, that what the democracy day, they call it democracy day. Is there any democracy day in Nigeria? That is their own democracy day. That's why Simon Ekpa rejected it. There's nothing like democracy day. Look at what he did. He fell. See how he stumbled, somersaulted. An old man of 90 years ruling a nation. See how they are ruling here, messing here up, bringing policies that you don't understand.
But they said everybody can fall, anybody can fall. It's just a coincidence.
It's nothing like that, sir. Like French president. Look at other North Korea. Look at many nations, Australia, Canada. Look at the kind of people that govern them. You understand? You see people that are healthy, agile. Even if they are not, even if they are old, they are still sound. Mentally. They are still sound. Yeah, there's nothing like that. Look at that Tinubu. Would you be proud to have somebody like that as your president representing you? Can Tinubu address the world in the UN? Can Tinubu say something, address the world off heart without reading a paper, reading what is drafted for him? Can he just come off heart like this and address the nation? If the pressmen are asking him questions, he will just give them whatever, answer them without looking at anything. Can he do that? My brother, forget about the nation called Nigeria.